So,
All right.
welcome everybody. This is going to be the second part of the Nico video. This is going to be the interview for Nico. The video is all about him, so I thought to myself, why not let the star of the video, like, at least have it a chance to talk, at least a platform to speak. We're going to be talking about the situation that happened, I think, 2 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
that's all we're going to talk about. So, hi Nico, how's it going?
Hello.
You doing all right?
Well, a little bit. I just feel very ashamed of the situation 2 weeks ago.
Well, I wouldn't blame you. Anyway.
Yeah.
So let's see where this all starts out. So it all started out. Um, I think it was Nico. First question, actually. What was like your intentions for when you first blocked everybody? What was like the reason?
Well, it was because I was having drama with OMC. No, because OMC was having drama with some of his ex-friends, and it made me feel like you guys were against me. And you were because I was friends with OMC, and I got flashbacks from when you guys used to attack me. So I was also having a really bad day that day, so I made the biggest mistake of my life.
Okay. So was that like the main reason? Because like when I read the first letter, you went from saying that you overreacted, and apparently it was the whole COVID thing, like a pandemic that caused
Well,
it.
that's part of it. That's part of it.
Okay, because I
So
was
it was
I
mainly
was sort of
me.
I was sort of assuming that I assumed that you first thought to yourself, I fucked up, and then you instantly put an excuse, and then you wanted to put another excuse on your second letter.
Well, the first time it was an excuse, and the second time I was like, I have to admit that's why it started this thing. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So when I wanted to get you on the interview, like, why is it that you? I don't know what it was. It like you overreacted. I saw that you were
Yeah.
really somewhat aggressive when I asked you to get on an interview with me.
That's because
What would you think was gonna happen when
I
I
thought you were
asked to
going
be on
to
an interview?
I thought you were going to like humiliate me and troll me like you did a couple years ago, which I don't want to talk about.
Okay. Okay. So we have that out of the way. So when Liam blocked you and
Uh,
you said that you were sorry, I saw a screenshot of you saying that if he doesn't answer, it'll get worse.
yeah.
Can you sort of elaborate on that by get worse because he didn't answer you?
It would make me feel more hurt. It would make me feel like he doesn't like me and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
say a week though, so
Yeah. I understand.
Was it like when you first heard it, did you not like know how to react? Is that why you sort of panicked
Yeah.
and shat yourself?
Yeah, basically.
Hmm. Okay. So why is it that in the first letter, like you first state that, like, apparently, like, okay, not okay, my bad. I worded it wrong. I'm retarded. My bad. So when you wrote out that first letter, why is it like you wrote it as if you were the victim of all this, yet you caused most of it?
Um Well, I was thinking of it. I wasn't thinking about the times like I where I caused it. I was thinking of the ways you guys were like attacking me. Like I shouldn't say this because I would kind of embarrass you, and I don't want you to be, and I don't want you to get.
If you want, you can just mention what you wanted to say.
Yeah. They would. Well, you guys used. Well, 2 years ago, you guys would spam me and make memes out of me, and so and so.
Hey, Augustine.
hello,
Augustine just joined.
Gene.
Okay. So we're hey Augustine, we got like a few questions and we're kind of discussing like the first like letter that he wrote out.
Mhm.
Okay. So the thing is like with that, I feel like when it first happened, I don't know what was the first issue that we had with you, but like we started just memeing on you because I mean, he just wanted to clown on you. We were just fucking dumb back then. We were just trying to clown on you because like we all did that back then. I don't think it's right, but at the same time,
Even I was
guess a little.
thinking of it myself.
Okay, but at the same time, a little bit deserved because
I
I
wasn't.
mean, I don't think it is the right word.
I was
That's
a retard back then.
sure.
Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
kind of
okay, I
homophobic.
disagree with that.
Okay, so my bad. I have AIDS. Anyway, so when you wrote out that first letter and wrote out overreacted, like right as like what were you thinking like when you finished writing that letter and closed out of the document? And then like what was your thought like right after you closed out of the document?
I thought you guys were just gonna like never talk to me again, like just say, nah, we're not gonna talk to him again. Let's not attack him, let's just not talk to him again and just ignore everything he says. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
That's sort of like that's the route that we're taking at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the video production thing when I was making it. It
Mhm.
was like it's actually taking a while just trying to make the thing.
Yeah.
But let's see, the second letter. I read your second letter and at first like I felt like you were using two excuses, but I guess you elaborated that you had like some part of like the COVID pandemic and also you thought that we were going to do some shit with you again.
Yeah. Well,
Uh
you kind of did do shit with me again, but that's over with.
can you name that?
Like when you guys, I well, not really actually. I don't know what I was saying. Can't
Hmm.
talk.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me hop back on to the letter again because I'm so far I'm not even halfway in the letter. Hold on real quick.
Yo, I'm Anthony.
Oh, he's deafened.
I'm gonna see if I can invite Mike here.
I don't think Mike would
I
wanna
have
be
my alt
involved.
accounts there so I could hear you.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
think
hey,
Mike would want to be involved in this.
let me ask. Let me ask Mike if you can I invite him if he wants to join.
Wait, who again?
Mike.
Hold on.
Okay, he said no thanks.
Oh fuck. Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
So okay. Reading the second letter says I feel very ashamed of myself for making that first document. I wish I could have reversed time and not do it. The reason why, okay, I'm gonna ignore that. We already discussed that. Also, I saw some videos of. Okay, sorry to bring this up, but I saw videos of your conversations with Liam. There was this one conversation where you guys discussed what's it called? Faking your suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Now,
Yes, I recorded
okay.
that.
Now, what was the whole deal with that?
I was saying that I wanted to kill myself because I thought you guys would take it seriously and just leave me alone and not make that video you were talking about, but I realized I was fucked up and I shouldn't have done that.
I mean, to be honest with you, we wouldn't take it seriously at all because there was plenty of times where you said you were gonna do it. You never did. I'm not encouraging you to kill yourself. I'm just saying that it's just manipulation when we hear that every time and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the
let's see
reasons
here.
it didn't happen is because I was hospitalized.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I shouldn't have talked about it because um let's just move on.
If you want, I could just cut out the part where you said you were hospitalized.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Mhm.
Uh, okay, hold on. I'm reading this part where you say that you want to be. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, biggest mistake I made this year. I'm going to take a break from Discord after that interview with Anthony on Saturday to improve myself. If you want, like, here's the thing. Like, every time you do say that, I honestly don't. Okay, here's the thing. I see a bit of change, but then, like, after, like, I think a month or two of just talking to you again, I kind of saw the 2018, 2017 Niko again. Started
Mhm.
seeing more harassment going towards, like, Alex and Malps again
Well,
and shit like that.
the
Um,
whole Alex thing was because he made a rant out of me for basically no reason, and it was kind of nostalgia's fault that I was attacking him.
to be honest with you, I think the video that he made, the rant out of you, was justifiable. I mean, he did talk about how, like, I think you doxed him and shit,
Yeah,
which
and
let's
I
let's
and I and I left him alone for quite a while, and he just decided to try and start he basically just I felt like he just wanted to start drama with me.
I don't think that
And
was his intention. I think he just really wanted to get something off of his chest. But I feel like even if you did want to start drama, I don't think it's right for you to go on and just like attack him, tell people to dislike bomb his videos. I feel like you should
well,
have just I felt like you should have just responded to the video in the way where you should have just if you weren't, guilty of these things and you could have just disproved it. Or either that, you could have just responded to his video, admitting to some of the faults and just saying, I was kind of
well,
fucked up and I really
I
didn't
am
want to.
guilty. I am guilty of doxing him, but the other stuff, well, some of the other stuff he just decided to make up because he didn't like me, and
Well, the only point that I really wanted to bring up was the doxing thing because I feel like some of the points that he made were a little bit flimsy. I mean, some of the points were like what from like I think 2019, 2018. I
yeah,
don't think it was
yes,
really
I did. I did dox him, and I shouldn't have.
yeah.
Well, some other people helped me. I'm not mentioning any names, but I did get help from other people.
Okay. Okay. So I see here that you said that hold on. Hold on, let me flip over the letter. You said that you might as well leave the holocord, but Liam, Mike, and everybody would be disappointed. I don't think you
Yeah,
should leave the group at all. I mean, I don't think they should turn on you either.
Yeah,
I
no, we're
was,
not going to
I
do.
was, I was thinking of leaving, but then I changed my mind. Like, nope, that's a horrible idea.
I think that regardless if I make this video, I don't think the holocord is going to switch up on you
Yeah,
because they don't know me as much as they know you because I'm pretty
mhm,
sure you talk to them more than I do, like talk to
yeah,
anybody in the group.
yeah.
So I'm pretty
From
sure
me.
they'll more likely they'll take your side, despite the fact that like what you did was fucked up. But uh, the only reason why I'm trying to make the video is so like I guess you could see who you really are. So then eventually we can just try and get over this and try and improve. Because like as humans, we all like to see each other improve. We all like to see each other develop. We all
Yeah.
we like to see that because it's just nice to see somebody taking the opportunity to actually make a change in themselves.
Well, the only people I would say that won't improve themselves are like pedophiles
Sure,
and
and
people
that's
like Joel
Yeah, sure.
Armstrong.
Joel Armstrong's gay.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about him right now. I'm just
Sure.
saying that he's an
Yeah.
example of someone who will never improve themselves.
hmm
We
I
won't.
see another thing here where you say that you want to be a little bit less edgy. I don't think like you being edgy is an issue. Of course, like I love edgy humor. I love like people that make edgy shit. And I just think that sometimes when you're in like different groups or servers where there's some people, I don't really think that bringing up edgy shit should be a good thing because
Yeah.
I've experienced this before. I've said fucked up things in calls in like different servers.
People would call you out for that.
Yeah, it's just because sometimes they don't really have the same sense of humor, or sometimes they'll just say like, the joke wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's one thing that you could probably work on because I have seen you kind of
Yeah,
like not really behave
like
that well in some servers, especially the Among Us server. I've heard
yeah.
like apparently
Well,
Carson told me that you were making like funny like Nazi jokes and shit.
Mike was doing that too. Well, don't go
Not
after Mike
really.
for this.
It was really you that really started it, if I'm being honest.
Well, I remember when Mike said forma sauce, and then we all did it.
Regardless, I feel like the only part of like edgy you should really work on is just knowing where to like make jokes like that. Because
Yeah,
honestly, like when you're making offensive jokes with your friends, and I don't really give a shit, you can do what you want. It's your friends. It's not like they're gonna get pissed off or tell anybody. But
Yeah.
like, you know, if it's like in a
Around, like,
YouTube comment
certain
section,
people.
like for an example, if it's like in a YouTube comment section, I call somebody a fucking, I don't know, an N-word, and
Or something, or like something offensive to Muslims or whatever.
sure, then yeah, it won't be taken like, you know, how your friends would see it.
Yeah, people will just think I'm a horrible person if I say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because everyone has different sides of the coin to everything.
Yeah. Anything else?
I mean, to be honest, no, I feel like this is pretty much it.
Okay.
Well,
There's
I'm
one
glad
thing
that
I
we
want to
can-
mention, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure, Liam.
There's one thing, Nico. Back when the Minecraft group first was made, I didn't like the way you kind of went off at me when I added Mike instead of you.
Yeah.
That I didn't really like. That made me uncomfortable, and I had to stop like streaming for a bit just to see the messages.
Mm,
Of course, I didn't want the public to see that or know about it.
yeah.
Yeah, Anthony kind of knew about that. I did tell Anthony about it.
Yeah, kind of covered your own ass on there, but
Yeah.
well,
And
I'm glad that
I
we,
shouldn't have done that,
yeah,
honestly. That's another thing I should
Yeah,
have
but I'm
done.
over it now. I just wanted to point that out that wasn't
Yeah.
very good of you to
Well,
do.
at least, well, honestly, Alex was kind of worse because he was just like, Alex was kind of worse because, like, he knows he wouldn't be added to the Minecraft group because we barely even talked to him.
I mean, then again, I
Oh wait,
honestly
you guys were
wasn't
planning
planning
to
on
add
adding.
Alex into there?
So Alex was begging to add him in there. Alex was begging
Yeah,
us
he
to
was
add him.
begging, and I was like, no, I don't really feel comfortable with adding him. That was all it was.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was a balloon, my bad. Anyway, well, I'm glad that we got to get this interview done. Thank you, Nico, for hopping on and at least having a platform. I'm giving you a platform to at least defend yourself and all this.
Mhm.
Hopefully, though, we won't talk to each other. Hopefully, you do improve and, you know, you actually change as a person.
Yeah.
That's all I can really wish for and hope for the best.
Maybe we will talk together again. Who knows? And
Maybe if I'm like in groups with like Liam and shit, because
yeah,
it's probably gonna be more often. But
yeah. And I am
Yeah,
going to
'cause
be talking to Liam every day again in like a week.
what happened?
I am going to be talking to Liam every day again in like a week, anyways.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad that
I
we.
can't completely cut Nico off.
What?
No matter how, even like when I'm really frustrated with you, Nico, I can't completely cut you off. You've been there since 2016. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Even when you make me really, really furious, I can't cut you off, and nor do I want to.
Like Logan, for an example.
Well, I guess, sure, but Logan isn't really involved with this shit because he's a popular YouTuber, not a small situation like this.
Well,
And if you don't know which Logan I'm talking about, it's SML.
SML
Well,
JBB.
the other Logan is no better, but who cares? It's over.
I don't know why the fuck is it, but like that Logan is a fucking meme for some reason. It's like now he's a meme. It's retarded.
Logan Paul?
No, not Logan Paul. I thought you guys were
Logan.
talking about Logan Air, that one fat retard who was like,
No,
no
not that Logan.
questions.
Oh, I remember him. I remember him. Not that one.
I remember him though.
And I actually have a picture of him, which I shouldn't send.
Hey, Anthony,
it's a public video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like I might be in more groups with Anthony more often again.
sure. Anyway,
Of course, if you're cool with it.
yeah, I'm fine with it. Anyway, I
right.
think we should call it off now.
All
I'm
right.
glad that we had.
See you in a week, OMC.
See you guys later.
I'll see you in a week, Nico. Actually, Thursday.
Yeah.
Not even a week.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. See you.
I'm gonna delete this group now.
You're gonna delete it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just delete this group. This was like its only purpose.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta head out anyways too.
All right.
Nice
See ya.
talking to you today, though.
Okay.
All right,
See you,
I'll
bro.
see you later. Anthony.